Okay guys, we are back to do a love-making session together. I like my man like my mother, hairy.
Alright, where was that for the car?
Okay, that's what I was doing. Okay, so we're gonna continue on with the double attack series. This time I'm going to work it the opposite way, so I'm going to attack an armbar first and then go into a new submission, go into a sweep and control it from there. So, I have Steven guard. Now for an armbar, I want to control the elbow part of the arm. If I do this, Steve's going to catch on very quickly what's going on. He's going to pull his arm in.
What's going on here?
He should be clued on to know that if I isolate his arm that bad, it's not a good thing. So when I get to here, I'm going to control the elbow and hold. So he's going to stress that there's something going wrong with the arm. But I'm not going to, especially if he's tight with his arms, I'm going to struggle to break that control. So I'm going to use my knee to do it. So I'm going to knee him in the elbow, pull it across and control the opposite shoulder. So now I've got one knee behind the shoulder, one hand behind the shoulder and pulling. If Steve tries to posture now, it's much more difficult because I'm controlling 3 points of his body. I'm controlling both his shoulders and his hip. Now I need to cut an angle, but I need to stay controlling on the shoulders. So my leg that's not doing anything is going to windscreen wipe across his body and break his balance. When I get to here, I still don't have a lot of time, but I need to push him away so he has no balance. I bring my leg over the head, I squeeze my knees nice and tight, my heels push to my bum, and I lift my hip, and he's already tapping at this point. I don't want to sit here and do the armbar and then try to drive. I start with my hips lifted, and the armbar can happen quite easily there. It's all about using your abductors, guys. Everything's about the compression and control of his upper body with this armbar. So I grab onto here, I grab to there, so I grab across the body onto the tricep, and I knee him in the elbow to bring his arm in, and I bring my knee behind the shoulder and straight away grip and pull down. So I'm controlling my foot's on his hip, my knee's behind the shoulder, and I'm pulling his opposite shoulder down. I windscreen wipe around with my leg over the back, and I push his head away so his balance is broken really badly. My leg comes over the head, I squeeze it all together, lift my hips, and I've got it all attached. We're getting working it. That's better. So I reach across and grab the tricep. I knee his arm forward and my arms are the guidance system. So if this breaks it, I guide it and I pull him in and then I get my foot to the hip. I'm controlling. I windscreen wipe across, I push his head away, leg over, and I squeeze it tight and lift my hips, and then I can just finish it there. This should be super tight holding here, and if he doesn't tap from that, I can compress out there. I like attacking armbars from guard, but I find I used to struggle quite a bit because there's no setup. With armbars, you've really got to make sure, because if I only control one side of his body, they can still posture. If I control both shoulders and have good points of control on his upper body, he can't posture out of it, so he has to think about other things, which is really good for me. So when you do it, make sure you control good upper body and don't be lazy with your compression. It's all about compressing your knees and squeezing them tight.